It's time to head back aboard the Ishimura, which was not a fun experience to begin with. But we are here. I don't like the Ishimura. I love it as a setting, but I don't like it as it's very haunting. And it really doesn't seem like they did much maintenance between now and when I was last here. Yeah. Luckily, hopefully, I only have to really deal with one area, which is gravity tethers. There's something there. I'm really hoping I only have to deal with the gravity tethers. It looks like they were trying to restore the planet cracking vessel. See, this is the perk part where what you do is you have no enemies at all. And you just make this Nicole and Isaac. You make it as haunting as possible. Chapter 10. But we all know that that's not what they're gonna do.
There should still be a computer in the flight lounge. I can check the ship's status from there.
Are you okay? You sound a little nervous.
Last time I was here, things didn't go so well. Look, I'll contact you soon.
Because other than the security forces or people working on this, there should be no one aboard. That said, this would be like the first session where you just leave it completely horror. But there's biohazard science. So ain't no biophysicist, but I don't think they did that. I think they really are going to put enemies here. And they're giving me ammo, which also is not a good sign. Okay, I can't just take this route. Diagnostic report.
Support on reserve power. Primary systems offline. Main centrifuge offline for repairs.
Damn it. That's what I thought.
What?
The gravity centrifuge is under repair. I'm gonna have to go down to engineering. This should be interesting.
Is it safe?
I don't know how it could be. I'll let you know.
There's a door over here that I don't know where it leads. Okay, it's blocked. I was like, could I go in there? No. Like I said, this would be like the perfect area to just... Don't have any monsters, just spooky. Make it spooky. Because you already were alone with your mind. I know, Nicole. Yeah, I hear monsters. Like, come on. Give me at least a horror section. Like a good horror section. The nursery one, the school, was good for a second, and then it got bad. Rig. I have this. I want to fully upgrade the rig, honestly, because... That's the only... Of all my guns, I use that probably the most, but also I would use this, but I have one. I should keep one. Now, rig is fully upgraded, and we should be good. Okay, probably need to go up there to... There's something... What is over here? A storage box. Yeah, you can hear them through the vents. As I said, if it was just, maybe it's just the sounds. The sounds would just be good too. I'm just trying to think of like what would make this like really good. Take away, not take away my guns, but like just leave it as horror. Ishimura has already had its time to shine. Okay. Maybe it is just gonna be horror. That's the original flight message that I think, what's her name, not Jasmine, but what's her name said. It might honestly be, if it's full horror, I am here for it. Linear hallways, like very linear hallways, pure horror. Ammo, because they wanted to give me items, but other than that, it's more just stay awake. But I think right now they can't help themselves. This hallway feels, yeah, that sound, this hallway feels like they can't help themselves. I was gonna say a glow stick. I had a strange suspicion. Well, it'd be really creepy if you just left it pure horror and leave me stuck here with my thoughts. They wouldn't do that. A diamond semi.
Isaac, they're swarming into the ship.
Yeah, I know. I'll call you back.
Fuck. Always, always, always with this game. Doesn't want to just leave me alone for 1 second. It wants to always have some kind of like action sequence. I'm not gonna say there's no stopping it, but like Not everything needs to be same. Can I use the elevator, or did it just not accept the hack? It didn't accept the hack. God damn you. I did the hack, and then it just didn't want to... Okay.
Okay, no, Ellie, it isn't safe. But I'm on my way to the centrifuge.
Just be careful.
I'll call you when it's online.
Is that blue? Like, can this be at least easy? I'm assuming no. Just because this game doesn't want to be easy. Even on easy difficulty, it just wants to be...
The engineering deck has not completed final cleanup and decontamination.
Oh, great. Oh, great, great, great. And then a shop. Shop is active. Somehow. Vintage suit. 20 inventory slots, 15% armor. Okay, I need to figure out what do I have? I have 15 inventory slots and 15% armor. We'll do this really quick. I press a button, and then I go buy my suit. Probably be like 100 grand or something, right? Nope. But it also discounts everything at the stores, it appears. So, pretty good suit. This looks so derpy. It looks cool, but it also looks very derpy. I have a lot of health. I have the diamond semiconductor. So let's buy some stuff, shall we? What else do I need to buy? I think I'm pretty good. Just keep buying some of this and then some more of this. And we'll be done. See, I don't mind this suit. It looks nice, but like, it very much feels vintage. Okay, first save of chapter 10. Wow. I have noticed that, like, certain chapters, they take a long time to get really going. Yeah, supposedly this gives me 10% discount at stores. And it also is just pretty cool. So, we have to go, I think, off to the left here. Now, last time we used the gravity tethers. Oh, audio log.
Dr. Heidi Latchford, Research Summary Organic Material Analysis. There are several shocking findings relating to the sludge-like material found throughout the Ishimura. First, it is human DNA. Second, and far more disturbing, it reanimates in the presence of a marker signal. The only conclusion we can come to is that the entire Ishimura crew was infected and reconstructed and then fell into a soupy DNA sludge when the Aegis 7 marker was destroyed.
Interesting. So they truly are dead. So necromorphs are very much dead. And they just melt. Okay. I really like this outfit. But it feels like it hits too much, like it covers too much of the screen. Maybe it's just because I'm in the elevator, but like, yeah. Still looks cool though. Also feels like just heavier. I feel like more. I feel like a big daddy wearing this. I think, because I know it says it'll keep my inventory slots if I want to switch back to the other suit. But is it worth it? Because I don't know what the other suit has. It could. This one has discounts. But I also, as I said, I don't mind it. It looks nice. Anyway, let's go right in.
Decontamination initializing.
If I'm remembering right, we're gonna have to do with creatures here then, right? And I'm saying remembering right because every time there's decontamination, necromorphs love to say hi.
Decontamination complete.
It said I'm entering an area that hasn't been fully decontaminated, but what if it has? Maybe not. Well, that could have been from my tricks. Motherfucker. Or I say that sometimes this game just wants to throw everything at the like everything in the kitchen sink at you. That's what I mean. Does it need to throw all these enemies at me? No. Do the devs really need to do certain things in this game? No. That said, now we have these guys, which are just upgrades of what already exists. Hey, come on. And I don't have like my flashlight only pops up when I have my gun out, which also doesn't help. Feels like they had these chicken-like enemies, or raptor-like enemies, and they're like, we need to use them more. What? This whole area is just, as I said, don't need. I brought this up with other. I will bring it up here. Bring it up with. Oh. Is this the decontamination? This probably is just the decontamination room. Yeah. I'll bring it up with this game. There are three ways, or three core ways that you can see as a gamer, how difficulty spikes. And they can be a combination of the three, but for the most part, more enemies. Actually, you could argue four, but we're gonna say more enemies. So the number. The amount of enemies, the numbers, as in how much damage they do or how much health they have, and typically their AI. Which you could argue adding a variety of enemies would be a fourth one, but you could argue that their AI, if you had a variety of them with different AI, or mess with their AI, yeah. But like, come on. Like, you know, I brought this up with other games. It's like, if you're gonna throw all these different types of enemies and you're just gonna swarm, have them swarm, it's not fun. You lose that element of fun. I'm playing this game not because I want 15 enemies coming out of one hallway as I walk slowly through it. I'm playing it because of the story. I'm playing it because I want to see this world. Because the enemies are part of it, but there's a limit. Not because I want to be locked in animations. For who knows how long. Give me one moment. Hi. Welcome to Michael Was Dumb. So yesterday when I was playing, or not yesterday, but the other day. It wasn't yesterday, it was the other day. When I was playing Dead Space 2. I realized my controller was lower on battery. By the end of it, I should have probably replaced the batteries. Because I don't have rechargeable batteries, nor do I have a rechargeable controller. Or I could get a charger for this, but whatever. Completely forgot about that. Played through all this, and the game was like, hey, your battery died. So, luckily, we can just use that and go. Completely forgot, and now we're here, and now we're here. So, chapter 10, right? Yep. Yeah, sometimes, that's the thing with controllers, like, just forget. That's like, most common thing is like, did I charge my controller? No.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh, great. Enemies and zero gravity. Because I remember this place. Is that... I'm assuming I had to put, like, panels in or something. I need to go down, so that's not the right panel. This panel is right, though. Something's gonna happen. Not the right panel, buddy. Here's the last... That's one thing I will compliment this game on, is like... In Dead Space 1, whenever you had to do puzzles like this, in 0Gs, you had to walk on the ground. Now, mind you, they added this in the remake, too, like... where you're allowed to fly around. But... there it is. But one of the things they did do is make it so that there's... So far... 0 enemies in low grav, which is nice. But this and deal with the grav tether. That it? There's an elevator here. But it might just be... It might just be copy pasting from Dead Space 1. That could honestly be the case. Right? Or do I actually have to do something now with this? I guess not. I guess not. I think this is copy pasted from 1, so there's no like reason. Because in Dead Space 1, you also have to do with this centrifuge. So, yeah, they probably just, as I said, once again, copy pasted it. And by doing so, 1, makes it easier for me, because I can just do that. But I also can just hang out. So, yeah. Onward to gravity tethers, hopefully. Maybe that makes it easier. And then, the government sector to take on Tideman, or deal with Tideman. For all we know, he escapes. I don't know. But hopefully that'll make it, or the game will make that easier than just anything else so far.